Joining us now is Duane Stanford. He's executive editor at Beverage Digest. Great to see you, Duane. So tell us what you found out here in this little scoop about Coca-Cola's plans for a new sparkling brand.
Yeah, according to our sources, Coca-Cola is ready to get in a much bigger way into the sparkling water battle, if you will. As you may know, Pepsi has released a sparkling water a year ago called Bubbly that's been really taking on LaCroix, which was the market leader for so long. And Coca-Cola has taken more of a premium strategy with its Dasani water, Topo Chico, and Smart Water. Well, now they're looking to go more directly at PepsiCo and LaCroix to try to grab some of the market share that those companies have, in essence, run away with in the last couple of years.
Duane, are these alternatives to sodas, or are they alternatives to the traditional Perriers and Pellegrinos of this world, of just straight up water with a fizz in them?
Yeah, I mean, there's a few
As
things going on.
someone who's partial to the latter.
I'm a big fan. Pellegrino is my number one.
There's a few things going on. I mean, you've got mainstream drinkers who are wanting alternatives to soft drinks, either because of sugar or possibly various sweeteners, and they're looking for something with no calories, but it still has the bubbles of a soft drink. And so brands like LaCroix and Bubbly and this new product from Coca-Cola fit that bill. You've also, got the higher end brands like Perrier, which have, very specific occasions, higher end occasions, more premium products, come with a cachet from other countries that some consumers have an affinity for. But, sometimes you're just looking for an everyday seltzer or an everyday sparkling water that you can keep in your fridge that's, affordable. And that's where these products like LaCroix and Bubbly tend to play.
What is going to happen to LaCroix? I mean, if you look at a chart of national beverage, it is a disastrous looking chart. I mean, what are people saying in the industry?
It's been a stunning set of events for LaCroix over the last year and a half. This is the market leader. In essence, they were running away with the market. And of course, they've got much more formidable competition, not only from PepsiCo, which is a big distributor and has a lot of marketing muscle, but they've also got a lot of competition from private label brands from various retailers. And at the same time, they've had a few, some bad press over ingredients, some of which really weren't founded, but the company hasn't really figured out a way to counter these competitive threats with perhaps a new strategy, maybe even new activity at retail. And so I think you should look to LaCroix over the next year to really try to figure out a way to regain that footing in a meaningful way. And if they don't, then they're going to continue to lose market share to companies like PepsiCo and now potentially Coca-Cola.
Why doesn't Coke just double, triple, quadruple down on Topo Chico? At least in my house, I mean, that seems to be the only brand that matters. We have so many of those stupid glass bottles around, and people are fanatical about them, including in my house.
Topo Chico has really got a premium positioning. I mean, it's from a single source in Monterrey, Mexico. It's the kind of product that you're not necessarily going to scale to the same effect that you would a LaCroix that's produced much more inexpensively. It's in basic, traditional standard cans. Topo Chico is a product that would be hard to sort of do on the scale of some of these other products like LaCroix. That's why you need another entrant to battle there. But it's very important to this market because there's always a fear that a product like sparkling water could become commoditized over time in the same way that you've seen with still water. So that's why you really need to have a premium strategy as well, and that's what Topo Chico is for Coca-Cola.
Mark, is this going to move the needle for a Coke? Does it move the needle for a Pepsi?
I don't see how this is really different for Coke because they own Dasani, and Dasani has had a sparkling beverage for quite a while. So they've already been competing with LaCroix and Bubbly as far as that goes. We own Pepsi. I like Pepsi. I think Pepsi's a great name as far as the beverage side goes, but also it's the snack business, Frito-Lay, which is really, really growing, and that's helping them to grow at a faster rate than a lot of their competitors. Right now, what's in style is savory snacks over sweet snacks, and if you think about it, that's what Frito-Lay is, right? You've got your Doritos, your Fritos. So Pepsi would be our play here.
Duane, are they really going to call it AHA?
That's one of the names they've trademarked. There's a couple other Hello Bubbles with an apostrophe and LLO. And so, my sources are saying that one of the real options is potentially AHA, but you've also got Fresca. You know, this is the soft drink that you probably remember from years ago that's sort of a lemony soft drink that they've now revived. Well, they've taken that brand name and created a sparkling soda water, carbonated water and natural flavors, just like LaCroix, and they're selling that in Canada now. So there's reason, our sources say that's one of the potential ways that they might go. So you could perhaps, you know, lift that brand from Canada and go toe-to-toe with a more of a standard can, standard 12 packs, and compete in the same way that LaCroix and Bubbly are at retail.
It doesn't sound like great names, any of this.
I don't know. I wasn't
like
passing
Yoo-hoo,
judgment.
right?
I kind of like Hiya. Hiya. Duane, thank you. Good story. There you go.
Good to
There are
talk
the
to you.
options. Hello, Bubbles. Duane Stanford of Beverage Digest.